missing. I think that it's time that I finally quit messing around.
I'm going to try this. Don't know if anyone else has done it like this before. I saw Claire from Crafty Corner doing something like this, I think. Sort of. So I basically printed off a picture, and I've got some acetate. I've had to use 2 sheets, so I've glued them together. I was going to put this round it, but it's too fiddly, so I've given up. So I'm going to do it with my, I don't know what you even know what you call this now, relief paint. Okay, so I'm going to go round with my relief paint. Oh, silence is golden, eh? Let me turn it up this way first. Make sure you can still see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think you can, can't you? So all I'm going to do is my favourite saying, all I'm going to do. So, oh, for God's sake. Nala, please lay down and stay still. You fidget urchin. Right, I'm just going to try it while she's still fiddling around behind me. So just squeeze the end slightly and very slowly follow the outline. Oh, for thrift's sake. This is very time consuming, so I'm not going to make you sit and watch me do the whole lot. But basically that is what you have to do. I just fill in the gaps, and hopefully I can do the whole picture without somebody knocking me all over the shop. So I shall be back. No, I shall just let you see me do this. I'll speed this one up for you. Right, hopefully that's dried enough. So I got this, I'm sure this is transfer tape. It came with a lot of different vinyls. You'll see if I can get this backing off or up. Take that off, Sandra. Hard work to do it with a glove on. Sorry for me fan heater in the background again. It is quite cold in this room. There we go, look at that. How easy was that? Okay, so I want to bring that away and peel it back, but not all the way. And then I'm going to put this down onto it, hopefully pretty square. It doesn't matter if it's not. Okay, let's take all off of that. Oh, what's happened there? Something's happened, something's gone wrong. Ah, no! Something's not right. Don't you dare. Don't you dare roll up on me. Get off. Get off. Get off, all right. That's it. So I'm going to keep that nice and clean. Like that. And then shut that back down. Okay. So I know that's nice and clean now. Good rub. Not bothered about the dirty bits, as I call them. A rolling pin thing. So I'm just going to roll that over, make sure it is all down and tight. God, I hope this works now I've done this. It took me forever to paint this in. And as I was doing it, my mate decided to phone. So you didn't get to see all of it. And I've done a couple of extra bits with the leftovers that I'll show you at the end. Right, I think that's going to be on there nice and tight. Because I sat there and thought about it, and in my head I'm thinking not so much the black in the middle, but the black around the outsides. If, like, I don't know, maybe there's a bit that's the black hasn't quite caught, that the the UV hasn't quite caught on the black might decide to stay where it is and not actually go with the flower. If you know what I mean. I know what I mean. I know exactly what I mean. So I'm hoping, doing it this way, it's gonna pick it all up properly. Right. So I'm gonna leave that to one side for a minute. And this time I'm not just going to pour it. Where have I got it? Got all sorts on the floor and everything. Oh, this room needs doing again. It really does. Let's put you out of the way for the moment. Right. Let's. Oh yeah, this is a real good idea, Sandra. You're going to be there all blinking day. It's solid. I don't think I'm going to use that no more. That's gone in the bin. Right, let me try. Excuse my arm. One of these things, which is supposed to be a makeup brush apparently. Don't know how, because I don't wear makeup. Used to. But as I got older, my eyes have got bad, so now I can't even see not to put makeup on. Don't bother. I'm not a girly girl anyway, even though I like my jewellery. I do like my rings and my bracelets. I'm going to go all the way around like this. Nice sharp, and I'll just get on with it with some music on. just levelled that out. There's my resin. I've probably got too much in there. I'm going to take this and I've got to put my little bit of sparkle in, haven't I? Don't know why. I think this just makes it look really pretty. Right, I literally want a little tiny bit. Okay. Okay. Ouch, that was my knee. This is Sig 1. And just put one. Looks like I put loads in there, but it's only a little tiny spatula thing. Okay. Get that mixing. Start very slowly because you end up with the mica puffing everywhere. So try and get it in. Okay, once it's mixed in, I'm actually going to add, shall I add a little bit of white to that? Yes. Okay, so this is my cast and craft. Go away you. A little bit of cast and craft. When I first started, cast and craft was hard to get hold of, and it was something like £20 odd a bottle. I mean, it's a lot of money. And since resin has took off, they've had to bring the price right down, or they seem to have brought the price right down. And I found it on Amazon now for about sort of like £7 odd. It's still expensive for what it is, but it's because everyone used to use the cast and craft to do the waves. And I think what it is now you've got other companies bringing out other stuff you can use. Okay. So that hasn't killed the shimmery bit, which is good, which is what I like. Okay. Let's move that. Oh, I'll move them out of the way. I've got some little paw key rings I've got down there. Okay. Yeah, you're just going to have to stay there. Right. Okay. I'm just going to manoeuvre this around a little bit. I don't even know if this is going to be white enough. Doesn't look like it is. This is the very, very last of my Jade Diction 4 hours. I've managed to squeeze it out of the bottles. And that's me done for my Jade Diction. I'm going to actually, that is not going to be white enough. I'm going to try and pick most of it up. It's not white enough. It's too clear. Oh God, this is going to be a mess. What a mess. I'll tell you what, that's not a very good one to use. Put that down there in a minute. Oh my God, blimey. People, why do I do this to myself? I always end up in a mess. That's better. Use your brain, Sandra. It does help. Okay. I'm not bothered if there's bubbles, because it's only going to be a thin layer, so you can pop the bubbles. I just hope I haven't disturbed the level. of it, of the board. I should have checked this before I put it all on, shouldn't I? Learn from my mistakes, people. Learn from my mistakes. I think that's it. I think that would do. Okay, so I am going to put, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but let me wipe my fingers. I'm going to put a little bit more thick one in, make it a bit thicker. Okay, that's a load of big thick one. That was a lot of thick one. And I'm going to put some more Cast and Craft in to give it the whiteness again. Oh, my fingers hurt, thumbs hurt. Right. Just remember, it's a 10-to-1 thingy. You can put 10% of like the alcoholics and things like that into resin before it starts affecting the cure. But when it comes to powder, you can put as much as you like in. That looks thicker. Oops, sorry, shaking you. That looks a bit better. Doesn't it? It looks whiter as well, I think. Still going to show through though, I think. But it's better. Yeah, that'll do. Right, chuck a load on and start spreading it like a cake. And I want Susie, me old lazy Susie, but it would have been a case of the board was as big as the actual lazy Susan, and if it overspilled it would have spilt all over my Susan, my Susie. Bring it to the edge, and if it goes over the edge it's fine because I have marked it all at the bottom. I'm in two minds if I want it to go down. I don't think I do actually. Around the hole. I'm not so bothered about the hole bit. Oh, excuse me, got itchy nose. And this is, as I said, this is the J Diction 4 hours. I've just basically scraped and sat here for about 20 minutes trying to drip out enough to do this. Just hope I don't need more. Right, I'm going to have to move that over because it's right on top of the tripod. Might have to put another coat on this. Oh, come back, you. again, ain't I? Yeah, don't think I'm going to have enough on this. I might do. I might do once it's all spread out properly. For some reason this was level and now it looks like it's unlevel, unless it's the actual board itself. Yeah, I'm going to need another coat on that, ain't I, peeps? That's annoying. All these little bits in here are annoying as well. Why is it pulling away from the edge? Get back over there. I would assume it's now uneven, and that's why it's doing this. I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure because I don't usually do things like this. Not on wood anyway. And I'm probably rambling to myself because I'll probably edit all this out. Might get away with it. Might get away with it. There's nothing else I can grab out there. I've got it all. I've got every single bit that I can get out of there. Okay, so let's move that over there. Yeah, that's it then, peeps. I've got to wait for that to warm up, cure now. Warm up, to cure. So I shall see you. Is that a mark or is that part of the wood? Part of the wood. I shall see you once this is all cured up. If I do have to put another coat on, it will probably be just clear, and it will be normal resin, so it will be tomorrow when I see you. So keep your fingers crossed that this all cures up nicely. See you soon. Ta-da! Okay, I've put some black on it, and all I'm doing is putting the heat on it. I will mute this for definite. I put some more white on it because it hadn't covered properly. So this is what I'm doing now. Don't do what I do and stick your heat gun embossing tool into the actual resin because it doesn't like it. Alright, now I know that's all going over now, which is annoying, but I had a feeling it might, so I've put tape around. The only thing is I'm going to have to try and get it off me Lazy Susan now because it's coming this way by the looks of it again, but it was this side that wasn't covered. So I'm gonna scoop it up, put it back on best as I can. And if I can't, never mind. I don't want to mix it all up. Can't see back there. Right, I'm going to leave it as that. Makes a change for me to say I'm going to leave it. Right. So hopefully, if it's going to just keep dripping, it will keep dripping just in this bit. And it will be, oh dear, I've got that over, not that over. That was just Let's Resin normal black I've put in there. Probably put a bit too much in really, but there you go. It's a bit of a, I suppose it looks a bit more marbly, that's the word. And the bit of white that I had left over I put in there, and I put some was green, but obviously with the white it's making it more of a teal. Oh yeah, this is all nice and dry, and I think that's actually dried, turned out really nicely. So I'm just going to turn it that way. I think that's turned out really well. I'm happy with that. I won't I'm going to take that off. Yeah, I better take that off. I'm going to take the, as you can see, oh hang on, Susie's, right, let me put that out the way a minute. Let's put that down there, out the way. As you can see, my Susie is stuck to the mat because of all the overflow. So look, so now I've, oh, it comes off easier than I thought it would. There you go. And my feet, let go of my feet, you. Feet that's supposed to sit in there, and I will keep that because you never know if that's going to come in handy with for something. Okay, so now I've got to try and get this on to the transfer tape. So this could be a bit of fun because I don't think it's going to come off very well. I've got to get it off the perspex bit. That bit's alright. I don't know if you can see, sorry, can you see? See what I'm doing? Let me just double check, see if you can see what I'm doing. You can just, right. I don't know how I'm going to do this. The black's not coming off. Damn it. The black's not coming off all of it. Let me try coming in from a different direction. No. It's not going to come off, is it? No. The outline's not coming off. Oh, for fit. Okay. So let me just take the transfer off. Oh, if I can now. I don't know if it will let me now. Take that off. And leave it back on the perspex. And then I'll think of a different way of doing it. No. Since I started doing this little project, I've seen, as I said, I think I saw Claire's Crafty Corner doing something like this on the perspex and colouring it in and whatnot. So I watched some last night, and Billy from Billy House Creations started doing something like this. I thought, it's typical, isn't it? As soon as I think of doing something, thinking, yay, that's a bit different. Somebody comes along and does it first. Never mind. Right. So then I'm going to have to, I've got another way of doing it. Got my mat that lovely Deanna sent me. This is one that I'm using for special things, like, you know, because I don't want to just use it random. I want to use it so it's nice and clean when I do things. So I'm going to turn that over that side. So this is going to be my clean silicone mat. Okay, so I've put this down, and I think that's basically where I want it. I'm thinking maybe go. I want that central, and I want that sort of central, don't I? So the only thing I don't like about this picture is it's cut off there and it's cut off there, and there's not a lot I can do about that. That's 2, And that should be 2. So remove my lamp. And what she done, because I will be putting normal resin over this, put around the edges. Well, she put it all over. I'm going around the edges, like so. And she gave it a really good rubbing. Now I'm wondering if it's going to work this way as well. It'd be good if it did, wouldn't it? Because the way she done it, it actually hid. What have I got there? I'll try to cut off, and it not come out. Oh, it didn't come out, did it? God. Okay. That's going to be a pain because it's going around the corner. I don't know if you can, hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to take some of this extra off so it doesn't go around the corner as much. It doesn't want to sit still, does it? Let me try this way. I don't think this is going to work this way. No, might do. Sorry if I'm rubbing and making you move. That bit's bugging me. That bit is bugging me. See if I can actually get up and under. Should I think use this bit. Ha 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 ha, gotcha. Gotcha, you little monkey. Maybe that's part of the problem. You need to get up and under. Do a bit at a time. Do this part of the flower first. I must admit, Claire was doing it on washi tape. And it wasn't the pet tape or the PE tape, what you want to call it. It was normal, the white tape. I mean, this is going to have clear put over the top as well. So hopefully it might disappear. Let's try that. Some of it works by the looks of it, but some of it I'm not so sure about. I think also it depends on what you're using. It work. This torch is no good. Not for a bit like this. Get the old nail one out. Okay, I've tried to make a little dam for the simple fact that if it runs off, then it won't hit my Susie. And also, it won't go all over my floor if it does run off. Just trying to make it like a little lip, so I know it's not gonna go everywhere. So obviously if I walk away I can't watch it. So I'm going to make up about 150, I think, because I think that's what I made up last time with the white. Oh look, it's bloody very big. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. Let's try and get this to sit down. This is where you're going to have trouble if you've got bits sitting up. I've done this on something else, I can't remember what it was now, and the resin goes under it. Oh, it was my little forest. The resin goes under it and it sort of pushes it up, sort of thing. So you've got to be very careful. Try and push it down and get it to stick down. I've made 150 up. Not bothered about bubbles because they will get pushed out, sprayed out, whatever. Okay, so put that there for a minute. And this is going to be the top coat, hopefully. Don't need any more than this, I hope. I never put it all in one because I need it to spread out a bit. For now, I'm just going to get my thingy and I'm going to give it a blast. So I do apologise for the noise. See what I mean here, look. Sorry about the glare from the light. But other than that, I'll do it again. I'll make sure all the flowers and the leaves and everything were all properly on.